So yeah, this picks St0n versus cYpheR. It's his lower bracket final. Whoever wins this will go on to face Racing. This is the first map out of possibly 3. Who are we on?
I'm on St0n.
Alright.
B-lines to the rail after collecting the heavy.
Yeah, so cYpheR should know he has a small advantage right at the start. Let's see if he'll try to take advantage of it. He knows now that St0n is right at the top. Oh, and he does a good amount of damage with that tribal. Already making it very hard for cYpheR to hold his position properly. But St0n just forfeits the heavy. Maybe he doesn't realize how much damage he did with the tribal. Because cYpheR had 0 armor before that. And I would have expected St0n to, you know, especially with the Ranger, to try and take advantage of the orb, knowing that Eisen didn't even have his ability because he saw the turret. I think that's a very big missed opportunity there by St0n. You know, it's not a mistake, it's just a missed opportunity. But once you're at the high enough level, missed opportunities eventually turn into big mistakes. Oh, he misses the heavy! He goes to the TP! He misses the heavy. That's definitely a mistake there. And cYpheR trying to take advantage of St0n's little mishap.
Yeah, hits the rail. No armor on St0n anymore.
Oh,
No.
oh, nice rail at the end. We saw that from St0n's point of view. That looked vicious.
Yeah, he went with max speed through the portal.
Stopwatch.
cYpheR, I would have hoped he would let St0n pick the item so he could do exit damage. Instead, he just chooses the mega quickly. St0n coming back in so quickly. What? We barely even saw St0n in the screen. We just saw cYpheR dying.
Yeah, by the result of a nice midi from St0n.
Oh,
Also
cYpheR missing the rail. That rail would have been the good entry damage to go to the mega. Hits another one though. He might go for a really hard shot. He lands it, but it's not enough to kill St0n. 2 HP, and he survives. That was a very needed rocket jump. He didn't want to take any chances. Oh, he's doing so much damage to cYpheR. He should go there right now and get the kill. There's gonna be an easy kill. Oh, say easy. There we go.
Everything is good to go.
Rather easy. Oh, the orb is short.
That orb is just, you know, a zoning orb, which is enough to throw cYpheR off. You get a clean heavy. Might just rocket jump. Doesn't do it fast enough, so now he can't. Oh, and this cYpheR, he was given an inch, and now he might take the frag for himself, and there it is. Somehow he gets that frag, and that's the. Oh wow, St0n just pushing in. That's why cYpheR is so dangerous to fight. As soon as he see you have a little bit of hesitation, he just pushes in.
Also, the
play.
nice angle he got with the tribal. It's such
nice,
a creative use.
cYpheR looking for St0n already. He wants to do some damage while he still has a massive weapon advantage. Might just drop down on his head. Let's see. Finds him. Oh, doesn't quite shoot. Oh, he misses the rocket jump. He's forced to do a second one, losing almost 100 HP. So that mega goes to St0n. And cYpheR coming back in with the LG as he knows St0n shouldn't have it. And little teammate gets the frag.
Yeah, St0n also not prepared for the double back.
Sick rocket steal by cYpheR. That should be enough damage for him to just run back at the heavy.
Wow, rockets are on point again. cYpheR, he has to leave the mega health to St0n though, but is on a mission to do some exit damage. St0n gets away unscathed.
cYpheR somehow not doing any damage in that whole exchange, and that's a frag for St0n. Start with making very good use of Ranger's passive, just rocket jumping a lot to get into more favorable position. Telefrag, oh. Very nice timing on the Mega. However, cYpheR still doing so much damage. cYpheR should not have been able to do almost 250 damage from that position.
Yeah, is Stone going to do something about this heavy?
cYpheR just keeps doing damage. Okay, finally misses the rail. It's St0n getting all the items, but cYpheR, he's the one doing the damage. Again, even through the grate. Oh no, he decides to rocket. The pressure cYpheR is doing without any items is insane. Look at this, just going all in. cYpheR hitting 73% railgun so far.
Oh no. Yeah, he definitely did not get the notification that...
Nobody told cYpheR that he's not allowed to hit that much anymore. Hitboxes were nerfed, but he doesn't know it, so he's just going to keep hitting.
Well, just keep aiming for the center and nothing is different. It's only the feet fetish that it's not working anymore.
Despite all of that, St0n still getting all of the items, so he's able to get himself back into the lead. And cYpheR, he really wants to do some damage, but he only has a rocket. And that's enough, apparently. Beautiful direct, and there's a little bit more damage. And he's somehow bullying St0n out of the Mega with only a rocket launcher.
Yeah, I do think St0n plays this a little bit more conservative than we usually see from him.
Yeah, he's definitely giving cYpheR a lot of respect.
I wonder why that is.
Oh, and cYpheR, again, his plays on position and damage have been insane, but his item play has not been the best.
Yeah, and he's been throwing the turret in the same position that St0n now really has under control.
So heavy about to spawn, St0n. Just gets it cleanly, doesn't even look for cYpheR. He's in the lead, doesn't want to take any chances. I think cYpheR, this type of passive game style benefits cYpheR a lot more because he will eventually find some damage. So St0n, I think he should take advantage of the opportunities he's given. Like now, 5 seconds before the heavy, it would benefit St0n to try and go for some damage exchange. Let's see. Oh, cYpheR. How is he landing so much damage still? Okay, finally misses the last rail. So St0n, even another frag. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, St0n finding some priority items and also getting the opening damage. There's a return rail though, but yeah, the mega health is for St0n. But there is some punishment before it.
cYpheR coming in. He actually gets the kill. He hits him in the head twice, and Heavy's going to be up. But St0n knows exactly where cYpheR is. cYpheR go through. Yep, there it is. He actually manages to get it without taking any more damage. And St0n, 1 minute to go. Oh my god, it's so risky by St0n to even be here. But he knows he only needs one shot to guarantee the win. And when it comes to hitting the shots, cYpheR is a master. Tying up the game. 1 minute until the end.
Like, the whole fight, cYpheR was so low. But still he's able to dodge all the damage St0n was shooting at him. And this is sealing the deal. The nail in the coffin. Well, 45 seconds. There might be a sliver of hope still for St0n.
Yeah, and cYpheR giving him the Mega is going to really give St0n everything he wants. He would like a few more weapons, so goes, picks up the rocket launcher. Ideally a fight before the heavy, let's see. Wastes the orb, finds cYpheR though. He ran out of ammo of all the stack that he had, so he needs to get the heavy and then just run at cYpheR. That should be enough for him. Just run at him. He knows where he is. He misses the rail. Wins that one though. And cYpheR! I don't think he was railable until he stepped into the acid. He might have been. I didn't quite pay attention. And St0n comes back, but too little too late. And that's cYpheR somehow winning this match with probably half the items of St0n. Yep, four heavies and 7 megas. cYpheR got less items than St0n got megas.
Yeah,
the
if
damage
if you compensate it with the damage, then who
and the
needs to be in control?
72% rail.
Oh yeah, that's not normally. Amazing match. Let's see what the next map is. It will be Awoken, where St0n is playing Visor and cYpheR is playing Storkenpeaker.
Yeah, I don't see this going better for St0n, honestly, because cYpheR can just turn up the speed whenever he wants. And I mean, he has the wall hack going for him, but if cYpheR gets any shot in, he can follow it up with a Peaker to really juke him or just go all in on him. And in those kinds of 50-50 situations, one player gets the kill and the other player... the player that gets the kill is usually left very low, and the player that spawns will just run back at him. And Visor won't be able to run back at cYpheR as much as cYpheR will be able to run back at Visor. So I think cYpheR will want to, you know, make this a very fast-paced game, as I leave you guys to cast this.
Yes, thank you. So, you're back DB defense.
Absolutely. I've been here all the whole time, just watching that that last match. Oh, unfortunate for St0n. He had that in the bag until the very last minute, and then couldn't get that last frag that would seal the deal. And cYpheR running away with it, and let's see if cYpheR can continue here. I mean, definitely has a good chance of it.
Well,
2,
where
1, fight.
I think they are in the wrong part of the world.
Yeah, it seems so. So just gonna get a quick reset. Yeah, but hopefully St0n has been able to mentally reset, because it can't be nice for him to you know, to lose that previous matchup. He had it in the bag, and I think he felt that himself as well, that he had a really good chance of taking cYpheR down. And yeah, it's just a matter of mentally resetting. For cYpheR, on the other hand, he's gonna have that flow, that motivation coming in from the first map, which is always a good thing to have going into a duel. Yeah, hopefully he can keep a clear mind here. But St0n has to win this game, otherwise or he has to win this map at least, otherwise cYpheR runs away with it.
Yeah, and Razy waiting in the grand final with 1 map advantage for the winner of this match.
As usual, Racy's waiting in the grand final. I feel like that's a broken record now. I mean, he's always doing that, always plowing through these tournaments and always having to wait in the grand finals. But yeah, probably keeping his stream occupied in one way or another, while these guys are playing their own games.
Yeah, they both were having some troubles with the connection, but they are now loading to the map again. No, this is not best of 1. Let's change that. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, as inset, I do think like
Prepare to fight.
the visor is a bit of an odd pick
Round begins in
on Awoken,
3.
but some players make it work.
We will destroy them.
Yeah, I'm on St0n makes the comeback in this one.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely gonna follow the underdog here. See what he can rack up. And I think immediately off spawn there hit a rail to cYpheR's face. It's a good start for him, obviously. He looked pretty good with the rails last match. I mean, cYpheR had 72%, but St0n didn't look too bad with the rails either. If he can continue that here, along with a piercing sight from Visor, I think he can definitely take cYpheR down. It's just a matter of you know, keeping cool and trying to just get this control early. A couple of nice rail on cYpheR, and he's already down to low HP. Does manage to pick up the Mega though. And he's right around the corner here, and St0n knows. Look at this.
Oh, but still the damage output from the peaker.
1 HP.
Yeah, they're both were on death's door, so they retreat. Items are only 1 second apart, so they probably share control. No, cYpheR is actually mounting attack. Oh, it's a great rail, scares St0n away, and oh, he has a nose for what St0n was doing. Gets on the board first, also gets the opening damage, and the Mega Health is still there as a fallback item.
Look, this is where the sight comes in, but a nice rocket to the face of St0n. cYpheR runs away with it, but you could see the piercing sight coming in there. It was very, very usable. Nearly gave St0n a frag, so yeah, like you said, a bit of an odd pick on this map, because normally it's such a small map, you don't really need it, but for these engagements, I mean, when you're playing against such a you know, good player, then might be decent here, but yeah, cYpheR's running away with it so far. Well, they do trade that frag though. A good spawn from St0n, but cYpheR continues with this brawl with the LG.
Also jumping over all the rockets that St0n was releasing. No damage whatsoever in the last few fights. Oh, he is hitting some rails right now, but cYpheR is just working with this rocket launcher.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, you blink and you miss it. cYpheR up 7-1. And now St0n needs to find an opening here and now. Otherwise, you could see cYpheR knows he knows he can just run with this and continue to pick up frag after frag. And this is where, you know, the flow really starts coming in for him. And this is where St0n needs to find a way to put an end to this incoming sweep. Picking up Mega is a good start, I suppose.
Yeah, but still the damage output from cYpheR is major.
Yeah, no kidding. cYpheR's hitting everything right now.
Yeah, we have some consideration damage from St0n, but it's before another major pickup.
Impressive. Netmaster.
It's just he
Combo kill.
can
Killing spree.
get nothing done.
He's obviously trying. I mean, I like what he's doing. He's like the attempts that he's making at taking down cYpheR. But yeah, like you said, the damage output on cYpheR is just fantastic. It just hits everything, you know, punishes him with rail, LG, literally every single gun. And 1-11 now. There's a 10 gap lead already, but St0n can only, I mean, he can't stop at this point. He needs to continue. He needs to continue facing and being aggressive, because otherwise, you know, cYpheR can just hide from him at this point. I mean, it's still quite early days though, just 4:30 on the clock.
Yeah, almost lunchtime.
Absolutely.
What? cYpheR flying in at warp speed, but gets greeted by the shotgun of St0n. Oh, but now St0n not really making a choice of which weapon to use, and cYpheR melts his face. Oh, the rockets are excellent. Like, can he do the same as cYpheR has done to him in the last 5 minutes? Well, I don't think so. Every time St0n gets some momentum, there's cYpheR again to get the refrag. Every frag St0n gets is just so much more expensive than the frags cYpheR is getting. Look at that. Planting the rockets onto the walls. Oh, but St0n also does some great calculation.
Yeah. Picking up some style points there for sure. Not much to say here. I mean, I think you perfectly described it. You know, St0n has been able to get a couple of frags, but they're always so costly because cYpheR just keeps on punishing with so much damage. And as a result, whenever St0n picks up one frag, he usually can't get another because cYpheR just comes in and punishes him immediately for it. Because always left with fairly limited resources after taking the Belarusian player down. And yeah, piercing sight hasn't really been much use either, except on this frag here, 714. He is starting to get a few frags here now. I mean, this is where he needs to keep up, but the peaker blocks down St0n.
Yeah, I think indeed, like Altier is saying in chat, they really like to fight right now. But also it's pretty much done. So why not have some fun?
Yeah, I think that's how St0n is resonating at this point. I think cYpheR also understands that he's got this in the bag, the way that he's playing, the way that St0n is approaching him. cYpheR is in a very comfortable position now because he knows that St0n needs to rush him every single time. There's nothing else St0n can do. It's of course like it is a possible comeback to do. Well, in this situation it's nearly impossible, but regardless, I mean, yeah, it's 9 frags, right? And the position cYpheR is in right now just allows him to just play so confidently. Whereas St0n is like hanging on by a thread. He's just like, yeah, working with basically every deficit there is right now. But yeah, that's the 10th frag, so I mean, he's not doing too shabby.
It is a big difference in style when you see Razy versus cYpheR.
Headshot.
Like Razy sets up the traps and just waits for cYpheR to run into them. And these two guys are just happy to fight. It's just that cYpheR's damage output is much better than St0n's.
Yeah. Yeah, rail after rail after rail. But yeah, definitely, like you say, it's been a very, very aggressive match so far. I mean, St0n just hasn't really been much of a break, you know. But yeah, not too shabby. Just 7 frags now between the two, but it's just a minute left, so it is impossible for him to come back. But yeah, not too bad of a show anyway. I mean, oh, there's a ring out as well.
Oh, nice rocket jump.
Wow. So many trades.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
much to say here.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, St0n ending up third. And cYpheR can
Enemy hit.
get his revenge onto Razy in the grand final.
Yeah, been a long run here for St0n this tournament. Started off in lower bracket there and took down Dramis and then went all the way here and yeah, I mean, should be happy about his play this evening. Like you said, finishing third and yeah, taking down a decent share of the prize pool. I think it's 15% for third, I think. So I mean, it's not too shabby, and I think they're just happy to play. I mean, should be happy to play such a legend. It's not every day you get to play cYpheR.